Hello everyone, so today I'm going to create this look for you. It's a grunge makeup. Unfortunately I couldn't speak during this video because there were builders building outside and it was so loud you wouldn't have been able to hear me anyway. But this is how you get this grunge makeup look. First I'm just going to start by applying any foundation. If you're going to go lighter or darker, I would suggest going a bit lighter for this, just so that the eyes and the lips stand out even more. I'm going to go in with quite a bit of concealer too, just to really lighten up those certain areas under the eyes, and you can put it down the nose and Cupid's bow and chin if you want, but I'm just going to put it on my redness and under the eyes and my spots as well. But I'm going to blend that in with a beauty blender just so I've got a really blank canvas for this look. Yeah, dabbing away there. Then I'm going to use powder. I will link all the products that I've used in the description, but this is just a powder to really mattify the skin. And then I'm going to apply extra powder under my eyes just in case there's any fallout from the product that I put on my eyes. I'm sorry that this video is a little bit blurry. I've really tried to focus it, but I'm trying to focus the camera on myself and I can't be sat in front of the camera and focus the camera at the same time, if that makes sense. So I will try harder next time. I'll get someone else to focus it for me. But anyway, I'm doing my brows as I normally do them, which is by going with a brown eyeshadow, which I think is Wedge by MAC, and then I'm using a Tarte eyebrow gel over the top of that. Then I'm just going to apply a kind of a chocolatey with a bit of red undertone eyeshadow. If you have any personal preference you can do that, but I'm putting that on top and underneath, and I'm kind of packing it on as well, not just using it sparingly. And then I'm going to buff that out with another chocolate colour. I think this was a different colour, a little bit darker in the outer corners. And then you just want to keep going over the top until you have as much as you want. It's very important for this look to smudge out the underline, and you want to kind of drag it down as below as you can, as far down as you can bear to do it. Then I'm going to go in with a dark eyeliner. I would have actually preferred to use black, but I could only find brown, but this brown is very, very dark, so I don't think you can really tell the difference anyway. And I'm doing that in the waterline and on top of my eyelid to make sure that the look is really smoky and dark. And then again blending that out to create that really grungy kind of look that we're going for. It does not have to be neat at all. The messier the better, really. So don't worry about being too neat with this. I'm literally just scrubbing it over my eyes. And then you want to just again buff out the rest of the eyeshadow until it's as messy or as neat as you want it. It's really up to you. But I buff it up and towards the outer corner and towards where my eyebrow arch is. And then I'm just going to blend that powder that I put under my eyes out so that all the fallout from the eyeshadow I just put on is kind of swept away. Then I'm just going to use another brown colour to define my cheekbones. I think you want to go for quite a good definition cheek for this look. Makes the cheeks look a bit more sunken in. It is a little bit spooky, kind of Halloween, like sunken in jaw, but I'm just buffing that out with a kabuki brush to make it not so harsh. So it's just kind of finding that right mix. Then I'm using a lip liner by MAC. I will link the name below. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's kind of like a reddy brown colour, quite dark. And then I'm going over that by a sleek matte lipstick. Again, can't really remember the name, so I'll let you know. And I'm just going to go over this with lashings of Tarte mascara. I was originally going to use false eyelashes, but after I put this mascara on I thought it doesn't really need it. Like, I feel like the extra eyelashes would just kind of take away from the dramaticness of the eyeshadow, so I just decided to leave it as loads and loads of Tarte mascara. Especially on the bottom eyelashes, I think that looks really great when you have loads of long spidery eyelashes on the bottom, for this look anyway. So that is the final look. I'm sorry that I didn't really have the conversation with you in this video, but I will see you next time. And if you want to leave me any requests, my Halloween videos are starting soon, so I will see you when I see you. Bye! Mwah!